So attempt number I don't even know what. So welcome back everybody, again, guess this is like episode 3 of my cuttlefish casting, and well, I've gone for a whole new different idea. Suddenly popped into my mind while I was thinking on how to solve my problems with the cast not working, and with the magic of video editing, I'm going to pop onto my computer and show you why I do not think the other ones worked, and why I think this weird looking one will work. So,
oh, that was magic! Here is a very crude diagram of what I roughly had been doing in my mould. Obviously this part is a bit I carved out. Blue lines are meant to be the air vents because blue and air. So what I think's been happening is metal's been going in. So there's the metal. It's going in. Oh, that's lovely. And so it starts going down here because that's the easiest way for it to go. Gravity. That's fine most of the time. No, that looks a bit rude, but never mind. So as it goes down here, I think this is when the problem starts, as the air then rushes, first of all, it rushes out of here, straight away. It rushes out of there. Goes out of here into this main cast area, and then straight out of those, which stops poor Mr. Metal here going anywhere, because there's literally like a current of air flowing. And then when that stops, if this is still molten, which sometimes I don't think it is, it only then goes down to this bit, if we're lucky, in which case again, oh look, air's being shot out of here, and air's being shot out of here. So I think what I have been doing is creating this sort of effect, where air, I'm just creating currents of air that's stopping the main cast happening. That's why I think this new idea will work, because, let's go over to a slightly different picture. Hopefully you can recognise what's going on here. I've got all the air vents, but these only lead out from the main circle, or the main ring of my buckle, whereas the inner part has its own little air vents, which then air vent not out into the side of the cuttlefish cast, or the cuttlefish mould even. They don't vent out to the sides, they actually vent down into the cast, meaning no air is going out here anywhere, it's not crossing into this line until maybe it pours right down to the bottom here, where air then might shoot out here, but then it shoots straight out of those air vents, and because this is a shorter line, metal goes in, it goes it shoots down here first because it's the shortest way possible, the air shoots out there quickly, and then this is able to cast all the way around because there's no air, this air isn't here cutting it across, it's all, as the metal has gone down the centre, all the air has gone up these channels and then down into here, meaning all the air from these can be just shot out of here, and there's no interference with like air currents at all, and that's why it should work. Let's see if it does, shall we?
I'm really hoping this one does. So he made this quite a bit thicker. Let's try. So, shaky hand, sorry. Moment of truth again. Did my new idea work? Oh, has it worked? Has it worked? Oh! Yes, 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 yes! Look at that! I was going to make that the top because I made it sort of more lumpy and bumpy and interesting. However, the back has all the texture from the cuttlefish because it's more flat. So I'm not sure what I prefer. I prefer the more texture side or the more 3D side. I think they both have their different qualities, to be honest, so I might make a bit of both. But oh, I'm so glad that's worked. This is probably a lot thicker than I was aiming for, but come on! This is why you don't give up. And if you're one of my closer friends, you probably heard me moaning and complaining quite a bit. And I was thinking of giving up. But you know what? You don't get anywhere if you don't, keep at something. And I've finally managed to make it. Obviously I'll have to file that little knobbly jobbly bits off, just make it smooth for where the leather goes round. And I might have to cut some of that top off. And then maybe just have one big polished bit, just to offset the rest of it. I love the colours in it, look at it. You've got red on the top, there's like yellow and black. I love the colours. But yes, buckle. Don't know, it looks almost like a barnacle or something. Yes!
So I wanted to be able to show you that it wasn't just a one-off and make more from the same sort of mould. However, I had a bit of trouble replicating the mould. The first few I tried, or the first couple, it didn't have enough air vents and, well, didn't let the air escape. And then the last couple, I was getting bad pores. My crucible seems to have this problem where, a bit like, how can I describe it? When you're pouring tea from a teapot. Oh, so very English. But you know when you pour tea from a teapot, imagine this is a spout. As you know, it comes out, but sometimes it sort of, after a while, it sort of, I think it's capillary action, I don't know. But sometimes it sort of kicks back and starts pouring down here, so it'll go boo, blah, blah. And that's what's happening with my crucibles. I'll be pouring it, and then in a split second it will jump back, and so I move it forward, but then that leaves a gap in the pour, and even though it's a split second, it can make the world of difference, I think. And so, as you can see with like this one, I have this really weird sort of lump on the top where it just, after it kicked back and I had to move it back into the cast, it's just not, it's not doing it, and then it obviously it's cooled too much and like it doesn't work. But I am getting my hopes up that I'm getting the bottom cast. See this bit here in the middle bit? I'm glad that all this seems to be working and it's fusing at the bottom, which is quite good news because most of the ones that weren't working weren't even getting this far anyway. And I'm really liking the pattern I'm getting from the cuttlefish on here at the moment. I have a few videos, I have a few pictures to show you of the textures I'm getting from the cuttlefish, and I'll flash those up now. So hopefully here you can see the sort of textures I'm getting, and I really like the roughness of some of these, especially the one that didn't work. Actually, it's a lot rougher and I really like that compared to the one that did work. But like I say, hopefully now that I have the method down that I think is going to work, maybe I need to buy myself a proper crucible because the one I used was one I made at uni. It doesn't have a very decent spout apparently. So maybe if I do that, I'll get a more consistent pour and I'll be able to make more of these more consistently. But to keep this video short, I'll keep that there. I've got a plan for the leather of this. It's going to be something different to this. It's going to be a bit wider, something a bit different. So let me know what you think of the buckle now that I actually have managed to cast one properly. Should I leave this big bulbous cast bit, because obviously that's where I'll cast down. Should I leave that on? I kind of like it. It kind of shows you how it's been made. Plus if I cut it off, it's going to look a bit weird because it will just be like one really big shiny bit. I don't really want to try and match it into the texture of the cast because I just don't think it's going to work. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below, thumbs up, thumbs down, and I shall see you next time. Spikes out.
Your little happy face. Do 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 give him some spiky hair. Do 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 do. Go west. I don't know why I'm saying go west. Do 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 go west.